Another thrilling episode of Lumberjack Barbecue, where we don't cook anything because we don't have a kitchen anymore. No, I'm just fooling. I'm going to be going over to the in-laws place today, just because we don't have a kitchen. I want to do a video. I want to feed some people. We're going to make stuffed peppers. All right, welcome back. Here we are inside the in-laws place. Much better looking than it was at our house. They actually have a kitchen, and we don't. So this is what's going to go on today. I'm going to cook some. You're going to see some chicken on the grill as well. My son would like barbecue chicken, but the main star of the show is going to be these green peppers, stuffed peppers. And we got 6 nice sized ones, a nice little foil tray to go in. We're going to cut the tops off and then stuff the meat down in there. You've seen this. Everybody's done it. But this one got crushed, so we're going to cut that one in half and stuff both halves and put it together. The stuffing is going to be some sweet Italian ground sausage, 1 pound, 1 3/4 pounds of 80/20 beef. We got some mozzarella cheese to top it with, as well as some sauce. In the meat mixture is going to be a couple cloves of garlic, 1 minced onion, salt, pepper, some Italian seasoning. Not sure how much of this diced tomatoes, but some of the diced tomatoes is going to go in the meat mixture. And some rice, of course. We have that back on the stove right now, getting ready to go. So we'll see when we get all this prepped up. Okay, we got everything prepped up now. What I did was I did 5 of the peppers and I left 1 for you guys. To show you what's going on here. And here's the one I cut in half. Not so bad. It's a little bit deformed there, but I think it should work out well. And that should hold it on. We'll stuff both sides and ba-boom. Well, we're done with the garlic. I mixed the garlic and the onions and put it in the chopper, and I got it to the consistency. You got a couple big pieces there, but most of it's like small stuff that'll mix well into the meat. And our diced tomatoes are open, and our rice is done back there. So let's get to the pepper. So what I'm trying to do is get this off. So I'm going to go maybe right about there, and usually it just pops right off, and if it doesn't, it easily comes off. And then we'll set that aside. Now to get this out, just going to take my hand down in there, grab the seed pod, put it in the trash. Shake the seeds out as much as you can, and then we're going to take a spoon. We're going to reach right back in there and take all these ribs off of here. And I'm not talking about pork ribs. And just scrape that out until most of it's out. Usually the white stuff isn't as tasty. So that's basically what you do. Just clean that all out there. Thank goodness it isn't a hot pepper, or my eyes would be burning right now. I just got splattered. Stay away from them pancakes. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Mrs. Lumberjack's eating pancakes. Alright. There's that. And what I did once I got it all scooped out was, for the other ones, is just rinse them off under the water. Rinse the outside off, because, you know, it needs to happen. I can see where there's like some staining and stuff from maybe the soil or whatever. There was something. So that's about what it looks like on the inside. We're going to rinse it. Towel, rinse, onto the towel, and then we'll be coming back with the stuffing that we're going to make with the sausage and the beef. When we get that all going, we'll bring you on in. Okay, so our next step here is to combine our mixture, our stuffing that's going to go in the peppers. So I got our 1 pound of sausage, 1 3/4 pounds of beef right here. We got our 1 onion and about 7 cloves of garlic going in. More or less. We'll try not to waste a lot of it. Stuff happens. And for convenience and for time, we might not get this all. But you guys will stick around, right? Alright, I'm going to try to get it all here then. Thanks a lot. I appreciate the confidence. And if you don't, oh well. Alright, that's mostly there. And let's see, what's next? Oh, get the lid. There's probably more in the bowl than there was on the lid here. Hey, whatever. Okay. More or less, let's see. Pepper. Oh my goodness. All over the place. I don't know, about that much. What's that, teaspoon maybe? Gonna have to watch that with the salt here. See what happens here. About the same amount of salt. We're not a real big salt family, although my father-in-law, he enjoys the salt. And let's see. We got our Italian seasoning. Looks about right. We got tomatoes. Diced tomatoes. I'm using the juice too. I think I'm going to go right about there. That's a little more than half a can. Rice. And again, the rice was half a cup. Boy, it's really sticking to the bottom. This is the way I like it. I love rice sticky. A lot of you probably like it all fluffy. Nah, not me. And within that, it doesn't seem like we actually parboiled it. Mrs. Lumberjack was taking care of this part. This is actually pretty much done, in my opinion. You do it the way you want. Some people take it only so far. We'll see how it goes. And the worst part of it is mixing it up. Now, I wash my hands very well. I use soap over there and really scrubbed and this and that. We don't have gloves here, so here I go. And it's nothing too fancy, nothing you can't do. It's just sloppy as all get out. And you'll want somebody standing by to turn the sink on for you. And a nice mat underneath this would be, underneath the bowl would be great, because this is sliding all over the place. I'm afraid it's going to end up in my lap here. And you just want to get the sausage and the beef combined, get those tomatoes in there, the rice. You'll see bigger chunks of onion, who cares? Just get it all thoroughly worked into the mixture here. And you're going to have maybe some loose stuff. Now I left the tomatoes just in case this felt like it was it wasn't loose enough. But it's feeling actually, to me, the right consistency. And I think I got it thoroughly mixed. Wouldn't you say? I think so. Alright, so we'll bring it back when I've cleaned up a little bit. We'll stuff some peppers, and our next step is stuffing the peppers, getting them ready for the grill. Alright, they're all filled, stuffed. The one that I had cut in half is right here, filled both sides. Everything looks good. So 1 3/4 pound of beef and 1 pound of sausage is enough to fill 6, what I would say they're pretty large peppers. And that's with all your tomato, your rice, and spices and whatever. We still have that little bit of tomatoes left, and I talked to Mrs. Lumberjack, and she said, why not pour that over the top? So that's what I'm going to do. Later on, when these are close to done, we're going to pull the lids off, and we're going to put some cheese all over these babies. But that's a while down the road, because we're going to slow cook these babies today. And slow cooking for me can take 8 hours when it's only supposed to take 2 or 3. As we well know. Alright, a little bit of sauce. We're going to use this whole thing. Just try to drizzle it over top of them, and then we'll put it down in the pan too. It doesn't hurt to rinse this out and give it a little water, because it's going to thicken up after a while. So we're going to do that as well. We'll pour that down the bottom. Keep them nice and hydrated. And that's it. We'll see you at the grill. Welcome. Here we are outside. It's probably 35 degrees, maybe 30. Had a little snow yesterday. And we're getting ready to put these babies right on this grill here. This is just a campsite fire ring. It's made of steel, iron, whatever. I used the Weber kettle grill grate, and I got the lid. Just gonna place this baby not over top of the coals, kind of right in the center. I got my coals over here. This is the cool zone over here. I got airflow from underneath coming out the top. I'm saying they don't mind cooking 2 hours from now. They ought to be done. Fine.
Yeah, right.
All right, we're done with these stuffed peppers. Excellent, excellent, excellent recipe. I'll tell you what, look at all this. There's spices, all kinds of drippings, everything's going on in here. Look at that. Look at that. Now, it's time to taste it. You know why, don't you?
Because you can.
That's right, brother.
Yes.
Because I can.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Oh. Thanks, Pop. Very good. Everybody's stuffed pepper recipe is going to be different than everybody else's. This stuff was really good. And it's a very windy day here in Pennsylvania. Good time up the firehouse. And then come back down. And then going back up there. Come back down. And checking on it. I had some barbecue chicken for my kid. And this is delectable. Tell me how you cook stuffed peppers. And I don't mind if you critique me. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. Thanks for watching Lumberjack Barbecue here in Pennsylvania. And we'll see you next time.